What's going on, Whalers fam? Welcome back to another bowling video here on YouTube. It's Wednesday Night Mixed. In this video, I know I have a backlog of League videos I'm currently editing, so continue to be patient with me in that aspect, and those videos will be out very soon. I try to put a gap of like every couple days to put a video up, but with tournaments in the mix, it kind of spaces up all the league videos for the time being. But luckily, this pace will make up for it when we have a week off on one of the Friday nights coming up. So it'll all make up at some point down the line. But yeah, anyways, going into this evening, we are tied for first place. So in this video, you'll find out if we can keep up with staying first place in Wednesday Night Mixed. In this series, you will see a little bit of adversity from us, or well, from me anyway. I just won't tell you when it happens. You'll have to find that out for yourself. Anyhow, on to game one. Peep this nice little strike from the vibe, too. Alrighty, we're getting down to the end of game one here. We got a double going into our 10th frame here. Ball's gonna go up, and that'll strike for three in a row. We're confident about it. Although we kind of pay the price for that in this throw because yeah, we split. But nonetheless, obvious play here is we're going to take the two pins on the left side for the sake of count, so that way we take more than less. And we walk away with 178 pins when our average is, I believe, 188 in this league night. You'll see it in the graphic either way, but just missed out on average by a little bit in game one. And even though this was close, unfortunately, we do end up losing the matchup by 18 pins, which is a pretty close loss, but if you could keep some of these losses a little bit closer and have a pop-off game, it makes everything look a bit better. But Nonetheless, though, it is what it is, and we are on to game two. Alrighty, well, this game's pretty much rock bottom. As you can see, 101 with pretty much a lost out average tracker there. We're not even going to hit average in this game at all. And, well, as you just saw, apparently that ended up turning out to be a 10-pin shot. Sadly, if there was one pin up, that would have been a spare, but that's not the case. We get the bucket on the other side here. And I missed the pin farthest right. Mark's just going to wrap up here. That's all really that happens. We pretty much got destroyed. The person that was in the third slot struck their way out pretty much, and beside a couple splits for a 202, and that pretty much was the difference. And it doesn't get any better for us either here. As you can see, I split again. But yeah, a lot of makeables pretty much left on the table, and splitting signs for a really terrible game. And the brand of bowling that would have been acceptable when I first came to this alley a couple years ago. Not as much now. But it is what it is. We lost by like 105 or something like that. I'll put the exact number in the overlay. So the only thing we can really do is try to take 2 points and move on. But it can only get better from here. So on to game three. Alrighty, well, we made a ball change here in game 3 to the radioactive vibe. We ditched the Rhino uh, for this game. Went to a different ball to get a different look for now, just because Mark got a nice strike to open the 10th frame and 9 pins for a 194. We are going up now to wrap up to keep the clean game going, which we've been tested a few times in this game to keep it clean. And that spare right there will pretty much seal the deal on pretty much a very clean game. No opens at all. Fill ball's going to go up. We will leave 2 pins up and come home with a 196, which is really great considering that we just had a stinker in game 2. So we bounce back, get a 500 series as well. So that was a surprise. Also, it did get tight in the anchor positions to see if we would win. Unfortunately for TJ, though, he didn't get a strike on the second shot, so our fate would be decided really quickly. All the other team had to do here, which you'll see here in real time, is knock down more than 8 pins to take this one from us. I'll let you guys watch that real quick as the ball goes up. This is a strike, and we lose game 3 as well by just 3 pins. Considering my effort was a cleaner effort, there wasn't really much more we could have done better. So, it is what it is. We'll take what we can get. Anyways, on to the stat breakdown here. The 178, 128, 196 for 502 pins. We keep that 500 series streak alive, but barely. We do finish 56 pins under average, which all those pins, if they went into the second game, would have given us a better evening. Our team record is still above 500 at 16 and 11 despite losing all 9 in this series. We had 2 close games in the first and third. Second was a blowout because, well, number 1, we crashed and burned pretty hard, and number 2, well, the other team was just slightly better in game 2 overall, so that pretty much set us back a lot. But either way, can't get completely mad at what happened tonight. Is what it is. We are over 500 pins. If we were under, that would have sucked because this summer we are trying to stay above 500 as much as possible on pin count. So, the only thing we can really do now is go into Friday, try to do it all over again, but better. And if we don't happen to do it on Friday, then there's always a new week. So, we have a lot of gameplay coming up. We have a 9-pin no tap coming up too. So, there's a lot of bowling content coming to the channel pretty quickly here. So, just gotta be ready. But yeah, after tonight, we have Friday Night's League, which I just did tonight. We have Sunday, which is a traveling 9-pin no tap league in another part of Florida, which you guys may see a little bit more about that when we get there. And the next day, we'll be back at this house doing Monday Night Trios once again. So we'll be bowling a bunch of different times and within 5 days. So schedule's just going to be just a little bit more hectic, but more content for you guys to enjoy on the channel. I do appreciate you guys for watching every single video. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe. It would help us out tremendously as we are getting closer and closer to 400 subscribers here on YouTube. Appreciate your support on this video as well as our shorts. Make sure you check out the shorts and show those some love as well. Would greatly appreciate it. And until next time, Whalers fam, take care.